The world is full of incredible places, but Africa is different. It's a land that calls to the soul, a place where the wild and the wonderful coexist in perfect harmony. It pulls at you, whispers promises of adventure, of untamed beauty and raw, unfiltered experiences. For many Americans, that whisper leads to Amboseli National Park, a gem nestled in the heart of Kenya. Imagine endless plains beneath a sky that seems wider than any you've known, stretching out in every direction, and in the distance a giant looms, not just any giant, but Kilimanjaro, Africa's highest peak, draped in snow, standing tall and majestic. And Amboseli is more than just a pretty picture. It's a living, breathing ecosystem. It's a place where time seems to move differently, where the past and present merge seamlessly. The air hums with life, with the sounds of unseen creatures and the calls of exotic birds filling the atmosphere. You're not just an observer here, you're part of something ancient, something primal, something that connects you to the very essence of nature. This isn't a zoo, this is raw, untamed Africa. Now imagine yourself there in the midst of it all. You're in a jeep, the sun warm on your skin, the smell of dust and acacia in your nostrils, feeling the pulse of the land. And then you see them, elephants, majestic and awe-inspiring, hundreds of them, maybe even 1,000, moving across the savannah like a slow grey river, a sight that etches itself into your memory. Their size takes your breath away, their power undeniable, a testament to the wild beauty of Amboseli. Amboseli isn't just another dot on the map, it's a place where nature's grandeur is on full display. It's a place of superlatives. First there's Kilimanjaro, the highest freestanding mountain in the world. Even though it's technically in Tanzania, Kilimanjaro dominates Amboseli's skyline, a constant, breathtaking presence that captivates all who visit. Seeing the sun rise over that snow-capped peak is something you won't soon forget. The colors, the serenity, it's magical. Then there are the elephants, the true giants of Amboseli. Amboseli boasts one of the highest concentrations of elephants in Africa, making it a haven for these majestic creatures. And these aren't just any elephants, they're Amboseli elephants, renowned for their impressive size and grandeur. They're known for their tusks, some so long they scrape the ground, a sight that's both awe-inspiring and humbling. You'll see families, mothers with tiny babies still learning to use their trunks. A heartwarming sight. You'll see bulls, massive and powerful, embodying the strength of the wild. Keep your eyes peeled and you'll see a whole cast of characters. Zebras, giraffes, wildebeest, lions, cheetahs, all coexisting in this vibrant ecosystem. Leopards, the list goes on, each species adding to the park's rich tapestry of life. Bird watchers are in for a treat too, with over 400 species flitting through the park, making Amboseli a paradise for avian enthusiasts. Choosing when to visit Amboseli is key to experiencing its magic. Amboseli has two distinct seasons, dry and wet. The dry season, from June to October, offers the classic safari experience. The grass is short, making it easier to spot wildlife. Animals congregate around water sources, making for incredible sightings. The wet season, from November to May, transforms Amboseli. The plains erupt in green and newborn animals fill the landscape. It's a time of birth and renewal, but the rain can make travel challenging. However, the lush scenery and fewer crowds make it a unique time to visit. A safari in Amboseli might seem like a luxury, but it doesn't have to break the bank. Like any trip, the cost depends on your choices. Luckily, there are ways to experience Amboseli's wonders without emptying your wallet. First, consider traveling during the shoulder seasons, April to May and October to November. You'll find lower prices on flights and accommodations and fewer crowds. When it comes to accommodation, you've got options. Luxury lodges offer an unforgettable experience, but there are also more affordable campsites and guest houses that won't disappoint. Food can be another budget buster, but eating at local restaurants outside the park can save you money. Section 5. Health is wealth, staying safe in Amboseli. Venturing into the African wilderness is an adventure, but it's crucial to take health precautions. Before you go, consult your doctor about recommended vaccinations for Kenya, including yellow fever, typhoid, and hepatitis A. Malaria is a risk, so pack a good insect repellent with DEET and consider taking anti-malarial medication. Drink plenty of bottled water to stay hydrated and avoid tap water unless boiled or purified. Be cautious with food. Stick to well-cooked meals and avoid raw fruits and vegetables that you haven't washed yourself. Most importantly, listen to your guide. They know the land and the animals, and their advice could save your life. Section 6. Packing for the wild Amboseli essentials. Packing for a safari in Amboseli is all about striking a balance between preparedness and practicality. Leave the fancy clothes at home. This is a trip where functionality reigns supreme. Opt for lightweight, neutral-colored clothing that will blend in with the environment and help you stay cool. Long pants and shirts are best for protection against insects and the sun, especially during game drives. Comfortable walking shoes are a must as you'll be doing a fair amount of exploring on foot. Don't forget a wide-brimmed hat, sunglasses, and a good pair of binoculars for wildlife viewing. Section 7. From the US to Africa, your Amboseli travel plan. Your Amboseli adventure begins long before you set foot in Africa. The first step is booking your flights. Several major airlines offer flights to Jomo Kenyatta International Airport in Nairobi, Kenya. From there, you can catch a connecting flight to Amboseli National Park, either to a smaller airport within the park or to a nearby town like Namanga. Alternatively, you can opt for a scenic road trip from Nairobi to Amboseli. The drive takes around 4 to 5 hours and offers a chance to see more of Kenya's countryside. Section 8. Touchdown in Kenya, arriving in Amboseli. The moment you step off the plane in Nairobi, you'll be greeted by the sights, sounds and smells of Africa. After clearing customs and collecting your luggage, you'll be met by your driver or tour guide. The drive to Amboseli is an experience in itself. You'll pass through bustling towns and villages, witnessing the vibrancy of Kenyan life. As you get closer to the park, the landscape transforms, revealing vast plains dotted with acacia trees. Section 9. Amboseli Adventures, Wildlife, Culture and Views. The real magic of Amboseli begins the moment you enter the park gates. Your days will be filled with thrilling game drives where you'll encounter an astonishing array of wildlife. Picture yourself bumping along dusty tracks in an open-top jeep, the sun warm on your skin, the air alive with the sounds of the savannah. You'll see herds of elephants lumbering across the plains, their massive tusks gleaming in the sun. Graceful giraffes will stretch their long necks to reach for acacia leaves, while zebras graze in the distance. Lions, with their golden coats blending seamlessly into the grasslands, might be spotted stalking their prey. Section 10. Beyond the park, excursions and relaxation. While Amboseli National Park is the main attraction, there are plenty of other activities to enjoy beyond its borders. For a truly unforgettable experience, consider a hot air balloon ride over the park. As you soar above the plains, you'll have a breathtaking bird's-eye view of the wildlife, the vast landscapes and majestic Mount Kilimanjaro looming in the distance. If you're interested in learning more about conservation efforts, visit the Amboseli Trust for Elephants, a research and conservation organization dedicated to protecting these magnificent creatures. Section 11. Back to reality, returning home and memories. As your Amboseli adventure comes to an end, it's time to bid farewell to the African wilderness and head back to reality. The journey home will be filled with a mix of emotions, sadness at leaving such a magical place, but also excitement to share your experiences with loved ones. The long flight back to the United States will give you plenty of time to reflect on your trip. You'll find yourself scrolling through countless photos and videos, reliving the incredible wildlife encounters, the stunning landscapes, and the warmth of the Kenyan people. Back home, you'll notice that something has changed within you. Section 12. Africa's Magic, Reflections and Future Adventures. Your journey to Amboseli was just a taste of what Africa has to offer. The sights, sounds and experiences you encountered are just the beginning of a much larger story. The continent is vast and diverse, with countless other adventures waiting to be had. From the deserts of Namibia to the rainforests of the Congo, each region offers something unique. Perhaps you'll be drawn back to Kenya to explore the Maasai Mara and witness the Great Migration in all its glory. This natural spectacle is one of the most awe-inspiring events on the planet. Or maybe you'll venture to Tanzania to climb Mount Kilimanjaro, the highest peak in Africa, offering a challenge and a reward like no other. Or relax on the pristine beaches of Zanzibar, where the turquoise waters and white sands create a paradise on earth. Whatever your next adventure may be, carry the spirit of Amboseli with you, the awe and wonder of the natural world, the importance of conservation and the beauty of untouched landscapes, and the realization that sometimes the most profound experiences come from stepping outside of our comfort zones and embracing the unknown. Let Africa's magic inspire your future journeys.